When you turn on the radio, scroll Spotify, or vibe to your favorite songs on iTunes, you're listening to Black history, blues, jazz, rock, hip hop, and even country music, all trace back to Black innovation. But too often that truth gets erased. So today, we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to Let's Talk Black History with Tay Nicole. So, for the first breakdown of this, let's talk about the foundation of music. And what's the foundation, you ask? Blues. The blues was born in the deep South in the late 1800s, created by formerly enslaved Africans and their descendants. It came straight from spirituals, work songs, and field hollowers, music used to survive pain, oppression, and injustice. See, blues expressed real life. It expressed what we were going through: heartbreak, poverty, love, loss. But it was artists like Robert Johnson, Bessie Smith, and Muddy Waters that definitely helped bring blues to light. Blues had a call and response, an emotional storytelling aspect. The 12 bar structure was created by blues and is still used today. Without blues, there is no modern music, period. But where there was blues, there is also jazz. Jazz came out in New Orleans in the early 1900s. Black musicians took the blues and mixed it with African rhythms and European instruments and improvisation. See, jazz equaled freedom, creativity, innovation, and just power. It was artists like Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, who we all should know. And if you don't know, maybe I'll tell you about them. See, they help introduce improvisation, syncopation, swing rhythm. Jazz wasn't just music, it was Black excellence happening in real time. And it scared people because, see, jazz couldn't be controlled. It couldn't be molded or conformed into what they wanted. So it scared folks. And see, because that scared folks, it led us into things like rock and roll, another form of rebranded Black music, if you will. Now, let's talk about rock and roll. Because, yes, rock and roll is definitely Black music too. See, rock and roll evolved from rhythm and blues, or jazz and blues, blues and jazz. But you had pioneers like Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Sister Rosetta Tharpe. See, these Black artists didn't get the same market and love. See, the white artists were marketed more heavily, while Black artists were pushed aside. The sound stayed Black, but the credit did not. So, which led us to go into and evolve another category of music, as we all formerly know it as hip hop. See, hip hop was born in the Bronx in the 1970s, I want to say. It was created by Black and brown youth who used music to tell the truth. See, the prominent elements of hip hop was DJing, MCing, breakdancing, and even a little bit of graffiti. We had early pioneers like DJ Cool Herc, or Hark, I might have said that wrong, Grandmaster Flash, uh, Reverend Run, Russell Simmons, the whole Run DMC crew. Hip hop gave power to marginalized voices, storytelling, social commentary. See, hip hop didn't just change music, it changed fashion, language, and global culture. And because it helped change global culture, it also shed light on something else that Yes, black people helped create it. And yes, I'm talking about country music because even country music came from black people. Things like the banjo, an African instrument, black cowboys and black folk musicians, artists like D. Ford Bailey, one of the first Grand Ole Opry stars. Country music didn't start white, it was made white. Country music started with blacks and brown. Music in general started with black and brown, but we don't get the respect we deserve. So, next time you hear your favorite song, remember this: black people didn't just influence music, we built it. If you learned something today, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what genre surprised you the most. Until next time, keep learning Black history. As always, stay peaceful, stay blessed, stay black, baby. Peace out.